I was gonna do an intro for this video, but it's a little stupid, so I'm just gonna jump straight into it. Artfight is just around the corner, and I thought it'd be fun to do a short little prep video again. I don't think this is gonna be nearly as long as last year's video. I only have one character to post and one to update this time around, so this is going to be more of a sit and chat sort of thing. For those of you who are completely lost on what I'm talking about, Artfight is a yearly art game that many artists take part in. Every year we are given 2 themes, and it is up to us to choose which theme, or team I guess, we'd like to join. The themes don't actually affect the actual game in any way. They mostly just help indicate which attack was sent in what year within the attack and defense section on your account. And choosing which side you're on helps you, send attacks to the other team. At the moment, we don't know what the theme for this year is going to be. That is going to be revealed on the 22nd, but I can't wait to learn what it is. It's June 22nd, and the teams were literally just revealed while I was at work. This year, we have Team Fossil and Team Crystal. I'm gonna be on the latter. Just saying. Every year, Artfight is supposed to start on the first day of July and end as soon as we enter August, but the site almost always crashes on the first day, so they sometimes give everyone an extension. They usually give everyone an extension. Anyways, if you haven't joined Artfight already, I definitely recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Before we properly jump into the video, hi, hello, my name is Mika, and I make art and commentary videos. How do people do these intros without feeling awkward after? Oh my god. So just a little breakdown of what this video is going to be. At the start of the video, I'm going to give a little info dump on my character before jumping straight into giving it tips on how to get attacked. Like I said, let's start talking about the one character I'll be drawing today, Maxwell. He's the main character of a short comic I'm working on called Soul Searching. I really want to get into comic creation, and it's been a while since I last worked on an actual comic pages. Like, the last lined comic I did was Jumpstart, a Danny Phantom fan comic. That was like back in, God, it wasn't even 2022. I think that was 2021. Been a while. So I'm just using his story to try and get a feel for things again. Going off his Artfight description, new to the reaping profession, Maxwell must come to terms with his role and take the life of a young child. Right, it's gonna be a little obvious later on, but he's a Grim Reaper. And he's also gonna have an amazing time throughout the comic. This comic had actually been a short film script I had made while I was in film school, so this is getting pretty old. I'm cringing at a lot of my writing choices as I go, but I'm just trying to force myself to keep going and not dwell on it too much. Maxwell's design, or Reapers in general, take heavy influence from Grim Reapers in Black Butler and Kravitz from Adventure Zone. I just love the aesthetic of a Grim Reaper looking like a normal office worker. It's a lot of fun. Although, one thing I'd like to note is that Grim Reapers in this universe have black markings on the tips of their fingers. Black markings that extend the closer they get to touching a human, or just a mortal in general. Their touches are deadly. Any part of them will turn black upon getting closer to a human, and a mere graze will kill someone instantly, whether it's intentional or not. Due to this, Reapers try to get their jobs done extremely quickly and cover as much of their body as they can. I'm most likely going to include footage of me editing my D&D character's hair in a bit, but I already talked about Cellier in my last video, so I won't dwell on him here. If you want to learn more about him, you can check out his Artfight page or my last Artfight video. So moving on from my own character, let's talk about yours. Specifically how to get attacked, because last year was a mess for a lot of people. Smaller and less experienced artists weren't getting attacked. And while neither of these things happened to me personally, there were a lot of reports of half-assed mass attacks. Even though a lot of what I saw was satire, I did see a couple of these. And there was also apparently a fair amount of whitewashing, which, come on, man. Personally, I feel like I got a good amount of attacks compared to some other people. Did I send out more than I received? Yeah, but I'm not bitter about it. People have lives outside of Artfight, and while I understand that it sucks a little when people don't return attacks, it's whatever. A good tip I saw last year is to think of these attacks as gifts, because that's essentially what they are. You're gifting somebody a piece of art to show that you like their character's design, you like their lore, you like their general vibe. Although, when you receive an attack and aren't going to send a revenge back, maybe try to leave a comment noting that you appreciate it. Again, I get it, we all have lives outside of Artfight, and some attacks might get lost if you receive a lot, but commenting a nice message on any attacks you can is always appreciated. Again, I didn't really personally experienced nobody leaving comments on attacks I sent out, but again, I saw a lot of people reporting that it happened to them, that they would send out an attack and they wouldn't receive any acknowledgement. But now you might be wondering, how do I get attacked? While I myself kind of just go with the flow, there are a multitude of ways to get attacked. I personally took a 3-year Artfight break, so I'm not sure exactly when this happened. Maybe they were a thing before I even joined Artfight. Either way, many artists set up hit lists you can submit to so you can be put on their radar. Most of the time, this is a Google form, but I'm sure you can just make any type of form so people can submit to it. I hosted a hit list form last year, and while I didn't get through everybody on the list, it gave me a good list to choose from. I'm actually not doing a hit list this year just because I have a bunch of people I still need to get through. I'm prioritizing revenges though, just so you all know, for no reason in particular. Hit lists are also just fun to go through, and I definitely recommend making one for yourself if you're struggling to find characters to attack. But Mika, where can I find people to submit to my hit list? The same places you can try promoting your Artfight account and characters. Nothing is stopping you from posting your references online. Heck, I'm pretty sure a good portion of the attacks I got last year came from the video I made just rambling about my characters. It doesn't hurt to try putting yourself out there. You should specifically try posting on the Artfight Discord server. Not only will you find hit lists, but you'll also be able to find people looking for characters specifically in your niche. I found people searching for, say, Pinoy characters, which I have multiple of, so I responded to those messages with my Pinoy characters, aka Cellular and Flare. There are also channels where you can just promote your Artfight page and post your own characters. And while it's really easy to be drowned out, it'd probably be a good idea to at least try. I think sending out attacks is also a really good way to try and get revenges in return. Sure, it's a bit of a shot in the dark, but maybe seeing attacks already on your profile could motivate others to send one your way. I know I said to not expect revenges, but I understand why people may be hesitant to attack people with zero activity on their feed. So take initiative! You never know who may attack you back. If not this year, maybe next year. Like a few years ago, I didn't notice somebody sent an attack my way, so last year I sent one back, because I took a break in between the initial attack sent. I've also seen people mention that posting your Artfight refs early is a good way to get people to see your characters, but like, a majority of us are going to procrastinate for as long as possible. I definitely did last year. So, I don't know if there's much use in dwelling on that piece of advice for too long. And that's it. Like I said, not too long of a video, but I just wanted to make another small Artfight prep thing to ease into the stress I'm going to feel next month. I probably won't be able to get as many attacks done this year due to work and video creation, but I'll try my best. So, are you going to participate in Artfight this year? Got any goals? Personally, I'm keeping my goals low, maybe 5-ish attacks / friendly fires / revenges to start off, but I'll definitely bump that count up if I manage to get to it. Also, I really want to showcase your guys' works, like, in the end credits section of my videos. So if you send an attack my way, please let me know in the attack description or comment section if I'm allowed to put it at the end of my end credit video, of course crediting you. I wanted to do that last year, but I didn't know who was comfortable with me doing that, who had actually seen the video, and I was too nervous to, like, reach out to people specifically. So if you sent an attack my way last year, or you're planning on sending an attack my way this year, please let me know if I can do that. I really want to showcase art of my characters. I love it! I love whenever I get it. If you like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. I make art and commentary videos, and your support would mean the world to me. My Etsy, where I sell stickers, art prints, button pins, and acrylic charms, can be found in the description below, alongside my socials, which does include my Artfight profile. I believe that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!